The Nike Air 180 Bluebird returns with great expectations. The original color of the AIR Max 180, which is equipped with 180 degrees of visible air and a dynamic inner sleeve for an improved fit, has been reprinted in its original color, commonly known as Bluebird. This is the first retro release of this iconic colorway since its debut decades ago, which excites fans of the classic silhouette. Stay here and into the history of this classic retro silhouette that is back. In the historic Air Max legacy, the Air 180 and Air Max 93 represent Nike's beginnings with air-molded air units. It all started with the Air 180. The Nike Air 180 was released in 1991 as a running shoe. The name comes from the visible air bubble that is distributed 180 degrees over the sole. The main interest of the Air 180 was exactly to make the air more visible than ever. Using horseshoes as a source of inspiration, the designers created an air chamber that surrounded the entire heel. This first one-of-a-kind unit served to demonstrate the usefulness of the air molding process and marked the first use of an outsole, molded urethane with an air chamber. The original goal of the Air 180 was to showcase cushioning meant to attract more attention than ever. That's why in 1991, pioneering Nike designers Bruce Kilgore and Tinker Hatfield crossed a kind of frontier and created something that had never existed before. As we all know, the Air Max 1 was the first model with visible air cushioning, but it was the Air 180, those that made them the center of all eyes. 2021 marked the shoe's 30th anniversary. For this occasion, we take you through the history of the Nike Air 180 and show you some of the most impressive designs.
Wake up! Let's go. Ready? Yeah. Go.
In 1987, the Air Max 1, designed by Tinker Hatfield, was released. This was the first Nike shoe in which air technology was visible. This was followed by the Air Max 2, better known as the Air Max Lite. Nike followed up with the Air Max 90 in 1990, in which air technology became even more visible. The Air Max 3 also quickly followed. But in 1991, the Air 180 saw the light. On January 27, 1991, the Nike Air 180 was released. And it's a little wild to think that it was only about 4 years later of the first Air Max model.
Keeps your bones alive longer.
Even though they were not technically called Air Max initially, the collaboration of these two Nike legends made the air in the sole even more visible. They made the air bubble twice as big and extended 180 degrees across the sole. It was also the first shoe in which the air bubble directly touched the ground. There was no intermediate layer. Unfortunately, when the Air 180 model was released, the pair was not welcomed with open arms. Although air technology was a breakthrough, the shoe did not become very popular. Perhaps because the upper part of the shoe was not considered revolutionary. Additionally, people thought the shoe's advertising was different than Nike's. Nike chose a more artistic approach for this advertisement, but unfortunately the public did not consider it appropriate. However, Nike didn't stop there, releasing an incredible series of television ads for the Air 180. Cataloged the incredible series of TV ads for the Air 180. In 1991, Nike and W+K commissioned artists, filmmakers, and animators from around the world to create their own short films for the Air 180, ranging from the funny to the visually striking to the downright bizarre. As a second publicity stunt, Michael Jordan promoted the Air 180 during the 1992 Olympic Games in Barcelona. MJ wore the Air 180 Concord, a special colorway that was developed. Most notable was the gold logo and purple details on the sneaker. This Concord purple color was later used on Jordans. After the popularity of the Air 180 did not increase much, Nike did not lose hope. Nike continued with the artistic vision it initially had for the Air 180. In 2004, Kanye West was seen wearing a unique design. Especially for his debut album, College Dropout, he received a specially designed pair. A striking detail is that the bear, which appears on the album cover, can also be seen on the tongue of the Air 180. In addition to Kanye West, special designs were also created featuring Eminem and Dizzy Rascal, among others. All these collaborations were extremely exclusive. The edition was very limited. The Air 1800 really gained popularity when creative brand Comme des Garçons collaborated with Nike in 2018. The collaboration included no less than 3 different colorways, each a striking neon pink. In 2018, the original pair of the Air 180 from 1991 was also re-released. The Air 180 Ultramarine has re-released in the original colorway, with the white base returning with solar red and blue accents. This colorway perfectly captures the 90s style and provides plenty of nostalgia for sneakerheads. You can think what you want about the design of the Air 180, but the revolutionary visible Air has inspired many subsequent Nike models. Think about the Air Max 95 or 97 that came later. Or in the Vapor Max, where even the entire sole is formed by an air bubble that touches the ground directly. All this suggests that the Nike Air 180 has created an air-volution all over the world. Now, in 2025, the Nike Air 180 Bluebird returns with great expectations. True to its original design, the Bluebird model combines off-white suede and white nylon for a clean and timeless look. Violet blue accents add a touch of style to the swoosh, lining, and midsole trim, while teal accents highlight the heel counter. These vibrant elements create a bold yet balanced aesthetic that blends vintage style with modern appeal. Designed for comfort and performance, the Air 180 features its signature 180-degree visible air unit. This innovative technology provides superior cushioning, making it a standout option for both style and functionality. The shoe's lightweight construction and supportive design continue to attract sneaker enthusiasts around the world. The Nike Air 180 Bluebird is set to release in spring 2025. It will be available at select Nike sportswear retailers, both in-store and online, including Nike.com. With a retail price of $150, this retro release is expected to attract collectors and fans alike. Don't miss the chance to own a piece of sneaker history with the Nike Air 180 Bluebird. Its blend of classic design, vibrant details, and premium performance makes it a must-have for any rotation. Keep an eye out for updates and secure your pair before they're gone. Stay up to date with all the upcoming sneaker releases and new episodes of Kicks Action from our Instagram, and be sure to follow us on YouTube and Rumble. That's all for today. Remember to subscribe now so you can keep watching more of Station Kicks.